All right then, keep your secrets.
Hi. What are we looking at? Gonna look at something from Ayinger. Ayinger? Youngert. Youngert or Bier. Yes. Good stuff. And I'm gonna open it with the Vegas baby girl. And it's in a big bottle. Oh, and it's happy to see somebody. Ayinger. Ayinger. Yeah, sure, you betcha. Oh, yeah. Oh, does it even say 5.5%? This is brewed in Louisiana. I'm just kidding. Cheers. Oh, by the way, it's beer that smells a little bit like beer. Yeah, that's good. A little bit of like a corn sweetness, followed up with kind of almost a nutty kind of follow through. Reminds me of those ones that STL Ray Edwards and Ed would get in their neck of the woods. And now I'm drawing a blank on what it was, but that's pretty good. Okay, let's see, all sorts of stragglers and stuff. Jeremy says ice fishing sucks. I agree. Harmarsh says two-hearted ale Ed Club. Sunny slopes along. Go cheers, clubbers. This is on the extra baked stout. DFC says you should repost your first YouTube vid. My first. Oh, the one that I took down, reviewing at the table, seeing how many times, and I still do it. You know, I don't give it. I just laugh when, you know, when I won't mention any names, but I have a YouTube friend that's been in the game as long as I have, and if you played the drinking game on one of his videos, for every single time he says and ah, you'd be shit-faced about a minute 30 into it. But yeah, it was bad. I don't even know what I even used to record it. It might have been my phone at the time, which would have been a Nokia something, you know, not a brick, but right behind it with no internet and that kind of shit. So if that's what you're talking about, DFC, that one sitting at the dining room table, and I believe I reviewed the Ruger Hunter. Wish I had never got rid of that. I mean, it had a loopholed long eye relief scope, a pistol scope on it. I believe it was a 2 to 10 power or something like that. It was, and that gun was just super accurate. Beautiful looking gun. Fluted barrel. I don't know why. You should never sell a gun to get a gun. I believe that when people say that. Let's see. Try to get into the actual video. Okay, here we go. The Duncan Boston Cream hashtag 7336478. First was Smile Money. Hey, I retired from this, but it looks like I did it again. Wow, just wow. Gunwild says nobody likes a quitter. Ben N says first, being second. Brad says 1, 2, 3, being correct. Ben says damn. Harmarsh is fourth. At least he says fourth. Okay, hang on. Yeah, getting a lot of text. a very sad day. Well, it's a sad day when you lose anybody, but if you're living under a rock, or you're just not really all that much of a political person, this morning we lost Rush Limbaugh. Lost his battle with lung cancer. And I'm getting sick of discussing people that I, like, that we have lost to cancer. If you've been listening to Rush, I mean, he announced a while back that he had stage 4 lung cancer. So I knew, we knew that this day was coming, but I didn't. He usually when he has his chemo days, or the chemo week, usually has a guest host. So, and all I can say is more power to somebody that lived the life that he lived. I can say that I've been listening to Rush. I don't know if it goes all the way back to 1988 when he first started, but it wasn't too long after that. I've been listening to Rush longer than I've had children. And the one thing that I absolutely have the most respect was his integrity. The man had not changed in his ideology since the first time I've listened to him. And love him or hate him, the fact is he was a very intelligent person, a very patriotic person, and to his last day, it was all about doing what he loved to do and doing it right to the end. When he was diagnosed with it, he didn't decide to retire and slip off and work on some bucket list or whatever. He said he wanted to continue doing what he enjoyed the most, and that was his radio show. And because of him, I can honestly say I believe because of him, AM radio still exists today. I mean, it was a dying thing. And then he brought it to, now I heard numbers, several people talking about it, but I think it was Sean Hannity talking about that there's more than 4,000 political shows now. So, rest in peace, Rush Limbaugh. Like he always says, with talent on loan from God. And my friend Larry, his very first text to me was, "It looks like God has recalled his talent." And tomorrow marks the 1-year anniversary of losing Scott, Mr. Holster. I have not had a follow-up conversation, so I'm not sure if if Scotsman is still planning on having a 1-year anniversary show or not, but if he is, I plan on at least jumping in for a while. I don't presume to know Scott any more than anybody else, but I will at least say that I had the pleasure on multiple occasions to spend time with him and Mrs. Holster, like when they invited us out to stay with them. And again, somebody who could not have been more of the persona of integrity. When Mr. Holster said something, by God, it was going to happen. And if you told him you were going to do something, by God, you better have gone through with it. Brad, too far from 69th. Yes. Gunwild 6, bitches. And Multi-Gunman says, better hand 5th, bitches. And then Gunwild says back to him, sometimes I get my bitches mixed up. Jeremy, on the wrong video, catching up on Bier reviews now. Got another 200 rounds of 40 Smith & Wesson today. If you keep ringing the damn cowbell, I will deep state you. Why did you get more? I thought that particular firearm, the one and only that uses that particular caliber, I believe that is on the adios list. So that's okay. Yeah, I'm pretty damn flush with 40 myself. I have equal amounts of go to the range and equal amounts of deep state your ass, because Scott, Mr. Holster, said that he no longer owned a 40 cal and wanted me to have all of the 40 cal ammunition that he had on hand. And I went to go lift that box up and almost went over the top of it, because I was not anticipating the box being as heavy as it was. Yeah, I was unable to put all of the 40 cal that he gave me into one ammo can. It's actually in 2 ammo cans. Smile money. Oh wow, works as well. I don't change. Oh wow, works as always. I don't change for it either. I don't know what we were talking about. Salty, top 10 nakedness. Multi-gunman says to him, woohoo, I'll bring the pork rinds. Wait, what? Smile money. Put lots of money into your guns, so when low energy Joe buys back your guns for $200, you will feel so much better. Oh, no. Joe can go uck himself and then stick his face up his unt. Yeah, they can think what they want, but I'm firmly ensconced in the no. It's never gonna uckin' happen, because I will uck you up, you ucking unt. It's working so far, Smile Money. So I got a couple packages in, one of which I ordered, and I was gonna join the Cobra team and do reviews on it. So I tell you what, a review over here is just as effective, if not more, than doing one over at the other channel. The difference is you guys, being that you're, having a beer and a cigar or something right now, or maybe some fine bourbon, you probably appreciate this even more. So I will be unfortunately busting its cherry. But I was looking through some vendors on eBay for beef jerky, and one struck my fancy, and it was mainly the presentation and the pictures. Now, as of right now, in full disclosure, because I don't know who originally sent it to me, but I was the most impressed jerky I have ever had comes from Superior Meats. Now, having said that, in second place is Hell Beef from eBay, and I have had the Korean barbecue, really like that. I have had the black pepper, I really like that. Basically, anything from Hell Beef has been really impressive. And the one that I routinely get now is the, they have hot, hotter, hottest, and I can't feel my face. And I get the I can't feel my face. So here it is. This is a review. I could possibly send a link to the gentleman that owns the establishment, and as part of full disclosure, I want to say that I placed my order, and if it's on eBay, I really don't have any expectations on speedy delivery. I mean, one time it might be within the week, and the next time it might be a month. I'm just honestly, now on Amazon, because I'm paying for Prime, and if it says frickin' Prime, it better be there fast. Now, with eBay, I don't have the expectations. Why am I telling you this? Because I placed my order, and it must have been like, I don't know, not even a week later, and I got an email from this gentleman apologizing for it taking longer to get me my beef jerky than he had planned, and I had paid for 2 ounces, which I think was $9, and he said that he upped my order to 3 ounces, and as saying sorry for it being belated, and it still hasn't been. I don't think it still hasn't been 2 weeks, maybe even less. Okay, so right off the bat, he sends a dental pic. You don't know how many times I have said, you know what would be cool is these people that sold beef jerky sent a dental pic because I have a tooth that I broke and don't get it fixed, and where does the beef jerky chunks go? But this is this was their filet mignon jerky choice fire. So this was the hottest thing that I could find from them. I see there's a it's got a decent texture. You can definitely tell that it's real meat. It doesn't remind you that you're taking a bite out of a leather belt or something. It does have heat. Has a decent flavor. Yeah. The sodium levels is right where I like it anyway. Yeah, it's honestly good. I'm not sure, and of course that's really. I'd probably be able to read it better by. Yeah, actually, that probably. As far as what spices and when they show up. There you go. Oh yeah, so you're seeing things that bring on heat. Both at the top, the middle, and towards the end. I saw jalapeno in there. I also saw anchovy in there. Beef jerkies that I really hate are these like super processed ones, and the texture just sucks. This is a real piece of meat. It's a real piece of meat. But I need a toothpick. Would I get it again? I would. My initial thoughts though, I like the hell beef a little bit more. But I'm not disappointed one bit. I got so much beer in here that sucks. I can't remember what sucks less. I don't wanna slam that. After all, that is the review. If memory serves, this didn't totally suck, it just wasn't fantastic. Forgotten Lakes Blueberry Ale, because right off the bat, it didn't look like blueberry. Okay, where were we? Multi-Gunman. Donuts, yes please. Miss 27, donut beer. I don't know about this one. Neither do I. Multi-Gunman says they need to be separated. Have a donut with your beer. Miss 27 says, like Homer Simpson. Oh yeah. Now I remember why there's still some of these. Yeah. God. Stephen, do a 308 pistol. All the barrel lengths I see are around 12 inches. Yeah. I still think if I'm going to go that route, I might as well do a 300 blackout. Oh, man. Steve, or do a 7.62 by 39. That's a great round for a short barrel. Even a 7 through 10 inch barrel is perfect. No, I do not own a AR chambered in 7.62 by 39. So that would be a solid idea. I like it. Wade says, I have one with a 7-inch barrel. It's my favorite. Steve says, the 7.62 by 39 loves shorter barrels compared to many other calibers. Smile Money, B1. Oh yeah, you just had to, it was a 50-50. Well played, Smile Money. B1 is a hit, and that is a sunken battleship. So that is now another victory for Smile Money. And that was the Shelldoggian, blah 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 blah. Which is now I believe I screwed this up every single time, and NIHAP says something. It's a Spy Side, which is a particular style, and if that's the case, it's another style I don't particularly care for. Because as you can see, I have gone through, I think, 3 bottles of Paul John and only used up this much of this one. Now it's been a while, so let me savor the moment for a second. Harmarsh, not feeling too good. I'll watch the rest in the daylight or when I rise. Cobra says, hope you feel better soon. And I say, I hope you feel better soon. Rich Huff says, cheers all. Cheers, Rich. Oh, I don't know if you can tell, but they pulled the girl saying that she was nudity. I appealed it, and they said it was nudity. So, I mean, that's fine. I mean, you know, YouTube, you own the zoo, but if you're going to classify something as nudity, I would really like to have known that I actually showed you nudity, not no nudity, being told that it was nudity. Actually, I can't even remember what she looked like, but if she was at the beginning, yeah, that's it. Just to refresh it for you. Evan, oh, see now I just made it. I made it better. Let me get the heavy bevy into her hands. Okay. So that in the eyes of the YouTube righteous aunts that are unting themselves, this is nudity. I mean, she's wearing a swimsuit, and YouTube. I watched. Would you like a link list? I mean, we'll just talk to Stalker Steve, and we'll get you all of the links for the showing the proper way to rub a woman's nipples, and the proper techniques for shaving the vag. There's no blurring. There's none of that. Yet there wasn't even a warning that came up like, you're about to watch something that has nudity. You know, instead, they just arbitrarily take it upon themselves to say that this woman who is wearing a complete bathing suit, sitting on her ass so you can't even see it. You see no side boob, you see no nipple. This is nudity in the eyes of YouTube. Nudity. So I just thought we'd enjoy it because, you know, they want to taketh away, I giveth back. Otis 71, fleshlight, haha. Hey, don't knock it. And if I offer to send you a used one, it's okay because I will have properly cleaned it out with rubbing alcohol. At least that's what was explained to me. But why are you being such a baby? I cleaned it. It's okay. I don't want sloppy seconds on your fleshlight. Otis again. It's not doing much for you because it's not a flashlight. Blue Healer, 2 thumbs up. And he's in the middle of little calves dropping everywhere. Yeah. My friend, don't take this the wrong way, but I'm glad I am not you. It's my money. Yeah, it has this thing about it that I don't particularly care for. Oh, that's right. And I also Also received another package that had the infamous Eric Ebomi code on it, so to inform me that it was sent to be enjoyed with my friends. It's a assisted opening, Steve. Ooh, you see that? And it's blistering sharp, and since how I know this is a, well, I don't know, it feels like a shirt. I'm being careful about it. National Knuckleheads League presents The Real Stooges. Pelosi, Obama, and Biden in a real bad lie. Here's the problem with this one, is it's printed on the back. So that means I won't be able to see the libtards' dissatisfied look on their face. Then the front's got the National Knuckleheads League. That is good though. I like it. Thank you. Didn't Scourge. Nice brew, babe. Thank you. Thank you very much. Smile Money. 3 hits on 3 separate units of the fleet. The Bottle Navy is going down. Steven, maybe get someone from Boston to cream into your stout. You'd probably give that one a 487 out of 10. Cobra says, sounds like a belly button job. Steve says, yuck. Oops. Smile Money. 21 shots taken, 7 hits so far. Eric, your Navy is going down. Need more people to start taking shots. It's a comment after all, so just say A6. Mr. 27, damn, a creative stolen my comments. Damn you, Alexa. Miss 27, Brew Babe needs to be closer to the camera. Miss 27, 23rd. Cobra, Duncan doesn't even have good donuts. I'm not sure what you're expecting out of Dunkin' Donut beer, but thanks for trying it for our benefit. And I can say, next time, fair enough, challenge accepted. I'm going with fair enough, I guess, because the other ones don't help at all. Gunwild said back, do you have Grandma's Donuts in your area? And Cobra says, no, is it good? And then there's no response. Miss 27, beer, donuts, babes, and Brew Bomi, all in one. Where's Matt and Ms. Brew Bomi? Well, Ms. Brew Bomi was upstairs. She did another cooking video, which will be out on Sunday. She made cheesy crescent roll dogs smothered in the chili that I made. And I had one as I snuck down here. And there's another one waiting for me when I get done down here. J-Dog here. Jen Scourge, the deuce is loose. Do an A2. Yeah, Yeah, I think you got beat. Yeah, you, A2. Oh, sorry. A2 is a miss. Because the Whittle ship was going the other direction. That's smile money, bastard. Cobra. A lot of my family down in West Texas have and are out of power. Freezing temps. Lucky my old man has a generator for emergencies, but it's been damn tough down there. Yes, it has. Gunweld says, back to him, my daughter lives in Sherman, Texas, and they had a bunch of snow. Cobra says, back to Gunwild. It's tough down there right now. Hopefully they get the power up soon and learn from this one. Yeah, I've of the people that I know down there, I've checked in with Johnny Watson, and he's been without power, and then it'll come back on for a few hours. It comes on long enough that the house kind of gets heated back up, and then they lose power. But he was back on power as of the last time I checked in on him. And then I seeing if he needed anything, and he said he was doing okay. Poco Loco. I found some fun sticks at the Sportsman Warehouse. I got some factory and a men too. Yes, I'm gonna need to get some. I just can't do it right at this very minute. Cobra says C1. C1 is a miss. Blue Dog 260. 3 thumbs up, a pineapple, and a piece of pizza. Gunwild. I just ordered a pound of hell beef Korean barbecue beef jerky. That I like. That I like. When it comes to the hell beef, I recommend getting multiple flavors at a time. Like probably the Korean beef along with the I can't feel my face. That'd be a good combination. McLean. Buck fightin'. Agreed. Gunwild. Both the intro and outro girls are for me. Winning. Thank you, Gunwild. McLean. I want to see Pink, Eric. Pitter patter. I watched 3 episodes last night after the brew review. McLean. Those whose lips touch cigarettes shall not touch mine, Eric. Steve Schweitzer doesn't mind. Marsh. Eric, if you want to change that Sig Sauer you purchased from Ed, then make it your way if you want to. Yeah. See, I realize that, after all, it is my canoe. I can paddle it the way I want to, but I do respect you guys' opinion, and generally, I've had things turn out, very well listening to you guys. So, except for Cobra, that whole FM thing would have been so much better if it was White Skulls. Tardisius, Boston cream pie, Kentucky made Fireball whiskey. Great combination. And I can say, sounds great. Oh yes. Good to know. Boston cream pie and Kentucky made Fireball. Sounds good. Harmarsh. True dumbass, and his liberal cronies want to ban handguns because that's what is used in robberies and murders. But it is leaving it up to the 10 province governments to make the law. I hope they don't. Because guess what? after they ban the handguns, there's still going to be fudging, robberies, and murders. It will still probably even be with guns. But the people that follow the law-abiding citizens will be the ones that got ucked. Jolson, this video needs more cowbell. Not quite sure about that. Jolson, I have the twin to Ed's P220 10mm encryptic camo that I bought from Mr. Holster. I also have the Elite stainless steel rosewood grips that you're referring to. Both are very nice shooting. Yes, they are. And I have shot all of the above. And there's going to be cowbell in 3, 2, 1. Cowbell just wants to party. Sharkey, I love how you put so much effort into photoshopping every frame of the video. Faking those rifles is a lot of work. Yes, it is. He says thank you. You're very welcome. Like, Sharky, you know how difficult it is to Photoshop something in my hands? I have to green screen the entire room and then rebuild every segment of it. Like right now, it looks like I'm holding Ed's SKS. See, even the sound effects are pretty intense. Right there, it should have sounded like a firing pin. Oh, and I have hours into doing this special effect right here. And now the 3D part. Whoa. Whoa. Scary, huh? Here, did it look like I put it back? Jeremy, I just realized something. If you have no life sitting in your basement drinking, I must really have no life watching a guy on YouTube drinking in his basement. Pocoloco says, it could be worse. The basement could be his mother's. Jeremy says, true, true. Ha ha. Coming, Mom. Just kidding. And who could it be? Oh. Showing respects for Rush Limbaugh, my buddy Larry is smoking an Opus X. Damn good cigar. I've had a couple in my lifetime so far. Sharky, B1, and SH. B1, you got shafted by Smile Money. Sorry about that. Wade, I have a couple of 7-inch AR 7.62 by 39 and 5.56/223. Yes, you do. Scotsman says whiskey. Scotsman says so few comments, folks. A slackin'. Scotsman with the last comment says a minute 56 by the skin of your teeth. Always rattling on those. Then always rattling on worse than a newborn baby crying. He's got the last comment. The last comment was left 5 hours ago from 44 minutes ago, and we called on whiskey So I think I'll go with the Dalwhinnie. Dalwhinnie? No one's corrected me on it yet, so. Oh. Okay, let's talk about this and then zip to the club. Ayingers. This is the company that actually produced the first beer that I ever gave a 10 to. This is not my favorite from them. It's still fairly drinkable. It kind of, I believe it was based on an anniversary. Crisp, golden, well balanced. The root of the Bavarian Alps is one of the world's most respected breweries. Also, is in honor of them. From time to time I still pick up stuff from them. Was it the Corbina or something like that was one of my favorites, along with the one that I gave the 10 to. This one, a little bit more of a bitterness in the background, but still a very drinkable beer. If I had, and the price, I mean, I think I paid $2.99 for this bottle, and like maybe the most expensive thing from them is $3.99 for a bigger bottle. So definitely worth checking out if you see these. And overall, I'd give this, for what it is, I'd give it a 9. And I've always had a liking for their beers. Okay, in the club. And we got a few people in. First in is Harmarsh, 200 Ale Club, Sunny Slopes, the Long Go. Cheers, clubbers. Cheers, Harmarsh. And, that was on the... That was on the extra bake, but didn't I already? And it reappeared here at the top? Huh. Gunwild, you waited until after 5 o'clock again. I'm proud of you. Cheers, bitches. Well, Gunwild, it wasn't exactly by design. I was sitting around doing absolutely nothing like I have been for the last year. And a friend of mine called, and he has a multiple dwelling building, and he has common sense because he called me. But I was getting ready to come down here and hang out with you guys when he called and said, I have a absolute emergency right now. I have a cold space. I have a ruptured 1-inch copper water line. Could you please come and fix it for me? So I threw on my boots and ran over to my friend's place and got him back up and in water, which I'm sure the people in the building were probably very happy with this decision. So yeah, so Gunwild, that was kind of the reason that we're late. Rich Huff says cheers, clubbers. Mr. 27 says 2 + 2 = racist. Mr. 27 says Super Shot Club. No. Mr. 27 says it's good to have a little food on hand for a few months, isn't it? Yeah. I have the ready-made, the MREs, and I have some survival packs, and Christine buys at least, I want to say at least 5 to 6 items that goes on a shelf that's down here that is absolutely nothing but a shelf that we can make standalone stuff. In other words, I can make my chili. It just may not have any fresh ground beef. You know, let's just say we lose power and everything in the refrigerator goes to shit. Of course, this time of the year, I just put stuff in cardboard boxes or styrofoam containers and set it outside so that it, you know, natural freezers. But yeah, it's smart. I'd say it's smart all the time, but I'd still like to hear the comments from you know, these idiots like AOC, talking about all this this global warming. Because I remember that was an episode that Rush Limbaugh was talking about. It was like for the last like 2 years, the average the temperature has gone down, not up. And when they interviewed somebody like some of these dingbats, they're like, well, of course, the temperature is gonna drop during global warming. Why do you sound just like the idiot ex-wife of my neighbor Mike? No matter what the argument is, she'd somehow blow something out of her pie hole that somehow justified, but she could have the same conversation, but like 6 months later, she was on the other side of the coin, now re-justifying it the other way. Like, I remember when Mike ended up having a cavity, and she goes, if you would have taken care of that 10 years ago, you wouldn't be dealing with it now. He's like, I just started having it now? How in the hell would I have done anything about it 10 years ago when I didn't... Go lay by your bull, you unt. Then Scourge says, Torpedo Club. Mr. 27 says, holy outro, babe. Super yums. Yeah. What happens in the outro club stays in the outro club, Mr. 27. Okay. Last until I hit the button is Cobra saying, cheers 200 dead clubbers and sunny slopers. Nah. Okay, I'm going to hit the button, and then I'm going to blow the hell out of here, because I'm going to go have me a dog in a crescent roll, smothered in cheese, smothered in chili. Cobra stands as the last comment. Cheers, everybody. I suppose I better come up with some kind of an idea for Locked and Loaded. Just planning on a lighthearted night. I'm just going to probably let John know. I mean, pick a subject. I don't care. I don't want to do anything. I mean, we could discuss politics, but I don't know. I'd like to start by saying something about our losses. You know, close would be Mr. Holster, and somebody that I've had respect for years and years and years and years now would be Rush. So it's just probably going to be a little tribute to Mr. Holster, and honorable mention to Rush. So there you go. But I wouldn't mind Cobra talking to Cobra. I don't want to be busting on Christine's heels, because she's going to have Cobra on talking about shadow people, and I always enjoy a good conversation with Cobra about stuff like time travel and stuff like that. Get Dr. Mark on, have Cobra ask him questions so that he can get questions.